You want
You
to
can go.
Okay.
Fine, I'll go first.
You
I
just shut
told
up!
you!
Listen, we need to settle this right here, right now.
Let's fucking do it.
All right.
This was a lot of fun. A premise I'd never actually seen before, so I thought it was great, fresh, original take. It's simple, it's effective. I love that, it's really just the one scene. It's the two of them sitting there in what is, we're sort of preconditioned to believe a very high tense moment usually. So turning it on its ear that way with the comedy and the stuff they're arguing about, I thought was just brilliant. It's really well played by the both of them, and of course backed up by the great writing. All in all, just an enjoyable short.
War couples. This is hilarious. I think what made it so successful is they really immersed us into a typical war movie where we had all the tropes, the lingo, the intense music in the background, the furrowed brows, and dropping us right in one of the most intense moments. So then when that switch happens, it is deeply unexpected. But the fact that they really sold both of these switches, the actors were fully immersed into both of those roles, it really worked. If they were doing a more on the nose portrayal, I think it wouldn't be as effective, but they fully went in and there was a clear distinction between them without any of the awareness or the wink to the audience, which I think is really nice. So I thought that this was very funny, that switch between the rather feminine versus masculine, the two tropes of um, classic couple spats versus being right in the midst of battle. So unexpected, but they clearly had fun with this one and it worked.
I really liked War Dogs. I thought it was hilarious. I liked the juxtaposition of such a serious situation and such trivial bickering. I thought the two characters had great chemistry. I thought it was a funny idea, but executed really well. C- Also, I liked the approach of like, not every war movie has to be super serious. Not every war movie has to be a grand scale. I think this is great as far as like two characters, one location, believable production value. You don't have to spend money on explosions, you know? I like that approach of doing this a war movie from this perspective. Really, and at the end of the day, really, it's more of a relationship comedy than war movie, and I like that. I also like the end beat where it's like, this is your fault, right? And then they start bickering about that. I thought that was a great ending. Really well done.
In the short film War Couples, it was a cute, funny story about a couple of guys, war guys, bickering, like a couple or like siblings almost, when they start fighting about really silly things. Meanwhile, they're in the middle of literal war and realize that they should be focused but continue bickering anyway. It was very funny, and the idea and vibe that they're going for comes across perfectly. I think the scene setup also was very accurate and looked great.
Well, this was a really cinematic short film. I loved the lighting and colors and the attention to detail. It really created almost nostalgic otherworld for the characters that invited us in as viewers. And I think that was really neat how it managed to do that, especially given the context of the setting.